Rather than lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and obviously good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from in all parts of the world. I'm not in an Arsenal jersey today. Reasons I've really explained about being so busy, so need to wash up. But obviously we're gonna speak transfers. Alexander Lacazette, ATM have entered into talks to sign the player, as well as InterMilam have agreed to sell Martinez, but it's not a player plus cash deal. It's got to be only cash. That is what we're gonna discuss. As per the Athletic, lots and lots of stories coming up. But like I said, I'll keep you posted. I'll try to keep you updated with whatever happens at Arsenal. In terms of news, in terms of previews, we have a game tomorrow against Chelsea. It's a friendly match. It's a preseason, it's a preseason game, so it is a friendly match. So I'm gonna be dropping a preview of that game, and of course I'll drop the predicted lineups as well, so make sure you do check out for those wins very soon. Do me a favor, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. In the comment section below, I want you to tell me, do you think Alexander Lacazette should be put in a swap deal for Lautaro Martinez? Should Alexander Lacazette be put in a swap deal for Lautaro Martinez, or should we actually sell Lacazette, to Atletico Madrid and then go in for Lautaro Martinez with cash? Just in the comment section, let me know. Just say yes, Cossy, or no, Cossy. I will understand your point of view. Of course, when you say yes, Cossy, it means you're supporting the swap deal. If you said no, Cossy, it means you are not supporting the swap deal. Let's get the party started. So the beginning of the party, we'll start off with rumors and reports claiming that Atletico Madrid have actually entered talks to sign Alexander Lacazette. Now, a couple of days back, I did inform you that they were thinking about it. They were preparing a bid, which was around £13 million to £15 million. Now, what we know is that Arsenal would want to sell the player, and are very open for a move for Alexander Lacazette to get out of this this squad. Obviously, his contract runs down next summer in 2022. We would need to sell him because it doesn't look like we are going to extend his contract any longer. Atletico Madrid have been long-term admirers of Lacazette. They wanted him last summer. They wanted him before we actually bought him. They wanted him when he was still at Lyon. But I think by that time they had a transfer ban, so he actually couldn't join them, in that transfer window. So what is happening at the moment is they have open talks. According to the information I have, they have open talks to sign Alexander Lacazette. We don't know how much they are willing to offer, but at least as far as I remember, the 13 million bid was rejected by Arsenal. They will need to up their offer. They will need to add some more money to their initial offer if they are going to get Alexander Lacazette. My question there is, how much is Alexander Lacazette? How much is he worth in these very difficult times? Clubs are not really having a lot of money, and I think Lacazette as a player has also not proven enough in the past 5 or 3 years. Yes, he had a good season, and maybe that that justifies the reason as why Atletico Madrid do have some confidence in signing him. Arsenal would love to keep the player only on one basis if we fail to get a possible buyer. So if Atletico Madrid give us £15 million, 13 or 20, whatever amount of money they give us, it means we are going to go for another striker, and that is where we speak about Lautaro Martinez. Another update from David Stein, another update from the Athletic, and they are saying in speaking with InterMilam about Hector Bellerin, Arsenal inquired on Lautaro Martinez. I say that. In speaking with InterMilam about Bellerin, Arsenal inquired about Lautaro Martinez. The 23-year-old striker's contract runs down in 2023 and is for sale. And AFC thought to have mentioned Lacazette, but Inter need cash only. Right. So let's let that sink in. Let's let that sink in. And another thing the Athletic are saying is their priority as Inter Milan, the Azzurri, their priority is to keep Chelsea target Romelu Lukaku. So there you have it, guys. There I have it, David Onstein. Of course, big up my man David Onstein, one of the best classic journalists we have reporting around, reporting on transfers. I had him speak about Jack Grealish, but I think I will need to upload that on 90 more. So make sure you do, subscribe to 90 more. Ben White's first training session reaction. We are going to be looking at his first training session. It is on 90 more. Make sure you do subscribe. The link is in the description. Ben White has been actually training, fast training session. Link is in the description for that video. Make sure you check it out. I'll also post it on the community, and I'll make sure that you get it in the comment section as well. So let us start that. Let us start off with Inter Milan and Arsenal, talking about Hector Bellerin. It is true there have been talks for Hector Bellerin, but it looks like the deal didn't actually progress that much. Yes, a couple of actual reports came out and told us that the talks went well and Bellerin could actually join Inter Milan. However, the Guardian told us Bellerin is set to stay. Arsenal looking at giving Hector Bellerin a new contract. However, in the talks for Hector Bellerin, Arsenal and Inter Milan as well did speak about strikers, and the two strikers we spoke about were Lautaro Martinez and Alexander Lacazette. So what Inter Milan told Arsenal is the player will be for sale. The player is, we agree to sell. We can sell Lautaro Martinez based on the fact that we want to keep Romelu Lukaku, and I think they want to keep both of them. They want to keep both of them. I'll give you a reason. As to why I think they will not actually keep both of them, but that is for a later stage. So Inter agreed to sell Lautaro Martinez. They will sell Lautaro Martinez if the right offer comes in, and that is where Arsenal actually proposed a swap deal between Alexander Lacazette. It's more of a player plus cash deal. So between Alexander Lacazette and Lautaro Martinez. Arsenal proposing Alexander Lacazette to cross over to Inter Milan and then add some money to the offer. Inter Milan are saying, we need cash. You've got to think about all the ways you can raise that 70 million and actually get the money. Now, in the morning, it was reported that the player actually fancies a move to Spain and fancies a move to to stay in Italy. However, that information as I speak is changing. A couple of reports are saying this deal could actually get even more interesting because the player would agree to join Arsenal. The player would actually be open to join Arsenal. That has not been yet confirmed, but I've seen a couple of reports and I need to confirm that as well before I can actually bring it in a separate video. But what we know at the moment, Inter agreed to sell. They are saying, we will sell. We are selling. Give us the money. And Arsenal saying, we could give you Alexander Lacazette and get a swap deal. They are saying, Inter saying, you've got to get cash on the table. It's only cash. So it remains to be seen if the first story, if the first piece of news we got that Arsenal had actually agreed to pay the 70 million euro price tag is true. Because if it is true, because what the Athletic are saying at the moment is this deal will prove to be easier than the James Maddison deal. Because with James Maddison, one, you have a player who wants to join very well, but you have a Leicester City side that is not very open to selling and very open to negotiation. With the Lautaro Martinez deal, you have a club that is so open to selling because they want to keep Romelu Lukaku, but they're in a very difficult financial situation. So for them, the highest bidder takes the player. If Arsenal give us the money, we let the player go. You were not born here. You're not even Italian. We would sell you for anything, quit, as long as it is the right price. As long as it's the right price. So that is where we are. Inter Milan agreed to sell. Arsenal have been told the price tag, 70 million euros, almost the same price tag for James Maddison. Who do we go for? That is the debate we're gonna have. That is the debate we're gonna have on the live show today. Who do we go for? Do we go for Lautaro Martinez? Do we go for James Maddison? It's gonna be a big one. But for me, the question I've asked you is so easy. Would you trade Alexander Lacazette for Lautaro Martinez and add some cash? In the comment box, tell me yes, Cossy, or no, Cossy. I'll definitely understand where you're coming from. My name is Cossy. I've been speaking about Lautaro Martinez and Alexander Lacazette. Obviously, two strikers. A couple of people have been asking me, Cossy, what is going on with our strikers? Lacazette, what's the situation? At least now you know where we are. Talks between Atletico Madrid are ongoing, and of course, there is a possible swap deal being proposed by Arsenal for Lautaro Martinez and Alexander Lacazette. Inter will sell Lautaro Martinez only for the right price. Will Arsenal get their hands deep down in their pockets to get the right price, to get the right money for the price? It's gonna be very interesting. I told you the last 20 days of this summer are gonna be late, like real late. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Make sure you do smash that like button.